My name is Christian Frio, here with John Brown's Body with ska. I've heard the term that you guys have dubbed out, future roots. What exactly does that mean?
JBB has a strong tradition in the roots in terms of where we come from, or where the music, the style of music really is pretty deep, but we try to really bring an original sense and arrangement and kind of structuring. It's a little more electric, it's a little more varied beats than your typical reggae, and we try to push it and evolve it, as much as we can.
Do you see being like a huge reggae influence in your life and your music?
Most of my bandmates are, to be totally cheesy, are probably some of my biggest inspirations. As part of that is proximity. We're close to each other, but there's like, I'm a little younger than some of the other guys, and these guys have some miles and awareness and knowledge of things that musically and otherwise that goes real deep. So in terms of reggae artists, like there's a lot. You can go like all the greats, Burning Spear, and I like Justin Hines a lot. Yeah, that's a long list that I learn more about every day. It feels like I learn about more crucial stuff to listen to all the time.
You guys are moving on to Vancouver, and then down the coast, and then into Europe. Are you pretty excited about the European tour?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I've only been with the band for about a little under 3 years, and we just did some international traveling in the fall, made the connection for this tour in Europe. Gonna have got some really nice shows lined up, and I'm really excited to see what kind of response we get. And but yeah, couldn't be more stoked. It's gonna be a really good time.
Here in Salt Lake, you guys have been working with the Dank Squad. How's that been working with a lifestyle clothing brand like the Dank Squad?
Well, it's cool because today we got to meet them, and I had only heard of them because we had this shirt and we really met these cool guys who were totally stoked about the band and wanted to do some printing work with us, and that was like, okay, cool. And I really didn't hear too much about it. I was just hopeful, and then we came here and met these guys today, and as I was saying to you guys, like the Dank Squad's web of interconnectivity is just growing in all the right directions with all the right things in mind. In terms of an awareness of living well and all, as you said, lifestyle movement, the lifestyle that they're talking about, and is exactly what we want to be doing. Just living well, fresh garments.
Yeah. For sure.
And yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been great. Cool. We recently got connected with Silver Surfer vaporizers. We have a custom John Brown's Body Silver Surfer vaporizer, which is super legit. So as of like a week ago, less than a week ago, a few days ago, that's our way to go. We've been surfing. There's a wide spectrum of age and background in this band, which I think really adds to it really well and really has a nice dynamic. And within that spectrum is a spectrum of heavyweight on so many levels, like the listening, the playing, the experience, the depth of the musical achievements, so to speak. I mean, the mile, that kind of gravity is such, for me, is a huge part of my experience in the band. It's reflective of my beliefs in music and living well. That's been the mantra right now, just living well. Tommy put it that way before. We try to live well, play well, and so I learned so much through osmosis just by being around in this group, the vibes. Yeah, and it's cool because it's like I'm humbled because I'm always humble, but it's cool because it's like I'm on the same page, and it's like, or I'm not on the same page, but I'm at least in the same band, and there's this meeting ground which is tremendously exciting. Like for me, being the person who's learning and in close proximity to these people who have done and felt and been all this. So this, I'm dwarfed by experience and humbled all the time, which for me is, I don't want to play music any other way. If anyone else in the band heard me say this, they'd probably laugh because we just give each other tons of shit like all the time. We just like, You know, the way that exactly, it's just the rolling pirate ship of just mayhem. For example, oh man, you know, maybe I can't. I'll say this off the cameras.
Okay.
Sorry. So.
It's been great to talk to you, Scott. You know, just you know, talking about reggae and John Brown's body. You know, yeah.
Thanks a lot for talking to me.
Yeah, I hope you guys kill it in Canada. You know.
Well, I'm just happy to play for them in their country. It's gonna be great.
Speak of the devil and he will appear.